And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics as they play against the Denver Nuggets. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. The guard pair are Murray and Caldwell Pope. Underneath in the post is Gordon and Jokic. And it's Brown in at the small forward. And for the Celtics, they've got Porzingis. Horford is out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's Banton in at the four-man position. Here we are, Clark, just about midway through the season, and the cream of the crop is starting to show itself.
You know, Kevin, this is where we get an idea of which teams are really kind of cruising into the playoffs, hitting their stride, if you will. On the other hand, there are some teams trying to kick it into a higher gear.
Now, here's Horford. Here's Pritchard. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Now Porzingis following the three-point attempt by Jamal Murray, and it's good, 2 points.
Nice recognition there by Porzingis. He's getting better and better as a passer.
Murray dishes to Caldwell Pope. Here's Brown. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. That one goes. Count it.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Outstanding work from Porzingis that time, creatively sending that one home.
Pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
I tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Basket counts.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
Nuggets have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. To the wing right side. Here's Brown. Sinks the triple.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
Clark, and you've mentioned this, what you like about Jamal Murray more and more is he's always creating for others.
You know, look, sometimes it's a function of who you play with as to how you proceed. I don't think he's ever been selfish, but he wasn't always surrounded by excellent scorers. So this guy just wants to win, and he'll do whatever it takes to do so.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Good find from Jokic. Fantastic at getting that rock to teammates on time, on target.
Outside, Horford. Fires from deep. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Yeah, complete focus right now. Such an impressive start to this game. 100% from the field.
Horford against Murray. And it's sent back by Horford.
Horford relentless as a defender in good position. That shot never had a chance.
Count it good. Pritchard's got his second bucket of the night.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And, you know, one of the things about missing free throws is not only are you not getting points yourself, but it allows the other team to maintain momentum or keep a rally going.
Tatum, he's shot in for the Celtics.
Looking here at some numbers for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. His last 10 games, he's around 10 points per game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy for him, both on the ball and when helping out.
Now here's Murray. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Here's Brown. A beautiful reverse layup. Brown's got 5 points so far.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night. Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Nice D from Porzingis.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And last season saw the retirement of former Nugget great and future Hall of Famer Carmelo Anthony Clark. He was one for the ages.
And you can't overlook the impact he had, Kevin, and I agree with you. One for the ages. As a rookie, helping them break an 8-year playoff drought, and he never missed the postseason in his 7+ years in Denver. And when Gordon is launched and in the air like that, he's a mesmerizing guy to keep an eye on and just get out of the way.
Yeah, D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And here is Murray after the three-pointer from Al Horford. And it's Murray with the jam.
Boy, Murray is a better athlete than he looks. He's actually terrific as an athlete. You have to love seeing him use that momentum to bounce up and throw it down.
Horford gets the bucket.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
Murray against Horford. And Murray, here we go. And then Murray with the jam.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The pass to Horford. Lets the three fly. And again, Boston with the triple.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Feeds it to Gordon. Shoots over Brown, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jaylen Brown.
I'll tell you what, that remarkable foot speed of Gordon's really causes problems for the defense. He's a hard guy to keep in front of him.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low number.
He's had trouble putting up the same numbers from the foul line that he put up last season.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston. And going against Denver, their first meeting of the season.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just 2 powerhouse teams facing off.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
The Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Big group substitution here for Denver. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Jokic. Justin Holiday comes in for Christian Brown. Watson, he's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Jamal Murray. He misses the free throw.
Got to stay active when Gordon's out there. I mean, his ability to make something out of nothing is huge for this team.
Good on the second free throw. 41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Horford. No good on that one. Gordon with the defensive effort. Outside Jackson. Astanaji. Back to Jackson. Drives to the hoop. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And there's Jackson on the assist by Gordon.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Outside, Horford. The buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of the quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Celtics lead by 9. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass. They've got
Jaylen Brown. Tatum out there with Horford. Then it's Williams. And it's Hauser in at the power forward. That's the Boston 5. Now here's Jackson. To the paint. Here's Najee. Makes it off the glass. Najee's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Nuggets.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Great. You look at the size of some of these point guards now. Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah, it's a part of a larger trend with all the switching defensively. If you have just one smaller guy on the floor, he is going to get targeted.
Holiday, no one around him. Off target from outside.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Horford, good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. And it's an 11-point Celtic lead.
Hey, this thing has gone way outside of the lines, fellas. I mean, Horford is going absolutely crazy. He's been unstoppable.
Here's Johnshaw. No scoring in this one. Najee passes to Jackson. Clock at 4. From downtown. Johnshaw, no good. Boston leading by 11. From outside the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Here's Johnshaw. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Johnshaw's got his first bucket in this one. For Boston, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Left side, Horford. Fires for 3. Williams kicks to Horford. Second chance shot, and again it's Boston converted.
He's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Denver calls timeout. Al Horford with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He can't miss from deep. The defense has to regroup here, and I think they've got to change things up because he's locked in from behind the arc.
For Celtics Entertainment.
Check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
Well, you look at Porzingis. He's not too far away from a spot in the starting 5. A lot of votes have been coming his way.
And even if he doesn't get the fan votes he needs to become a starter, you have to believe he'll be a part of the Eastern Conference All-Star team.
A great All-Star weekend it'll be. We'll keep you updated as we get closer. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you. Nikola Jokic amazes teammates with his vision. Aaron Gordon says he's a basketball genius. He plays it like chess, seeing it 3 steps ahead. You've always got to keep your eye on him when he has the ball because he'll find you. Even if you don't think you're open. He's a point guard, just in a center's body. Kevin?
That is very true. David, thanks. And Clark continues. Caldwell Pope is sure steady out there. And
he really is, Kevin.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Gordon's checked in for Denver. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Yeah, great hustle from Gordon using his patented vertical to sky up for the board.
Fires from the wing. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Now, here's Jokic, one of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Gordon.
The inside is where Gordon is really most comfortable and effective. Very few defenders can get to a shot given how high he gets up on it.
Williams' shot is off.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
2 minutes.
Denver passing it around. Murray finds Jokic. Back to Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Assist goes to
Jokic has got 4 assists in the game.
He's got a well-rounded game. Murray can score from just about anywhere. And the more points he gets inside, the more space he gets outside.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
defensive foul.
We'll see Robert Williams go to the line here. It's going to be on Jokic. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Team foul.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Well, it definitely was a disappointing part of his game this year. Not the numbers he was hoping for from the stripe.
And that one falls for Williams.
You know, he just plays with such tenacity on both ends. Williams is a rising talent who wants to prove he belongs.
Now here's Murray. 8 points for him. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. .131 left now here in the second. That's good from Horford on the assist by Williams. Williams has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, I tell you what, I love how Horford takes what the defense gives up. He's not forcing anything, not trying to make a play that's not there. Just smart basketball.
And Jokic wide open. He shoots. No good on the 3. And it's Williams with the ball for the Celtics. They can look forward to the Rockets arena after this matchup to take on Houston. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. They need this. It's Jokic inside.
That jumper is cotton candy sweet. Jokic has terrific form. Gives every shot a good chance of going in.
Horford from outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Horford's got 37.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out of it. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
Nice job grinding through and earning the whistle. Caldwell Pope felt it coming and just pushed through.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Timeout called the Celtics.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
That free throw missing.
You know, I still think Caldwell Pope does not get enough credit for everything that he provides. Suffocating D, efficient offense, excellent energy. And this dude is a real valuable piece.
Now, here's Horford. 37 points for him.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Brown against Murray. Just 5 to shoot. Puts it up from 15. And so it's Boston with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Al Horford had it going on in the first quarter. He looked invincible from long range, dialing up 5 3-pointers in the opening period and shooting a high percentage, too. His stroke was on. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
Well, when you pass the ball the way they have, Ernie, I mean, this is the kind of scoring that you expect. The guys are in total sync. And the difference is the ball movement. I mean, they're moving the ball around, and it's striking.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
It's their defense that's put them in this spot. Giving up easy looks all over the place. It's like they don't have even a game plan in place. Check out the field goal percentage that they've allowed. Well, that's not going to cut it anymore. I don't even want to talk about it no more.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Al Horford has been sensational.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The Nuggets trail by 19. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Underneath in the post, it's Gordon and Jokic. The guard pair are Murray and Caldwell Pope. And it's Brown in at the 3 slot. Here's Murray. And Boston with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Here's Brogdon. Jokic grabs the miss.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Passes it to Gordon. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Brown. And Greg, the massive contract extension for Jaylen Brown this past summer. For a time, the richest in NBA history.
You gotta pay to play, or in this case, to contend for titles. With Tatum and Brown, the Celtics have that opportunity.
And that one, good. 10 points for Jamal Murray.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
And that one's good, Brogdon.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul, first team foul.
Now Caldwell Pope. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Count it.
You got to give respect to Caldwell Pope's mid-range jump shot. He's got the green light to take this shot, and that green light is always on.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And your Celtics Youth Dance Team.
for Malcolm Brogdon.
And now look at Jason Tatum. Just an incredible month of basketball. He's averaging 35 points, 8 assists, and 6 rebounds. And you can't help but be impressed by his numbers.
You know, guys, I think he's the engine of this offense. He makes them go. Without his scoring, I think they'd be a totally different team.
The Nuggets trail by 19. Here's Brown. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown inside. Murray on him. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Horford. Horford's got 5 assists in the game. And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington. They'll face the Wizards. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home.
I think when you're guarding Murray, you're always worried about his jump shot, but he's also deadly off the bounce, so pick your poison.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, the league says it wants every team to play to win, but All-Star Kevin Durant said it's just not realistic, adding, each year only a few teams can win it. If you're not going to be a playoff or play-in team, might as well go for a top pick, get some reps for guys who ordinarily wouldn't make the rotation, and maybe change their lives as well. Kevin?
And that's an interesting take. Thanks, DA. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Al Horford with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
Brissett has checked in for the Celtics. And here we can check out the score for Jamal Murray. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Watson with it. Holiday inside the line. It's hauled in by Cornette.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Explosive in tight quarters. JB imposing his will out there.
For Boston, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And he makes the first.
Look, you've got to give Brown a lot of credit for his growth as a shooter. That wasn't something he did when he first got to the league. He put in a lot of work. He shoots it well from the floor and line.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Now here's Gordon. He's got 7. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. And a look now at the Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll start out on the road and play the Rockets in Houston. And then on Monday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks.
And for the matchup with the Heat, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
Here's Watson. Lays it up off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
That is the perfect technique to rebound. I mean, he shields his man, kept him behind, and then he's off to the races.
And the basket by Gordon.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
2 minutes.
Now here's Jackson. Off target from three-point range.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
And what a player Nikola Jokic has become. Clark, a monster at that center position.
Greg, he's one of the players I enjoy watching the most. I mean, he is so good as a center. The scoring, the passing, the rebounding, all of it's there for Joker. And he makes it look easy the way he handles himself. Beautiful to watch that man play hoop.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Jackson with it, now guarded by Tatum.
The quickness of Reggie Jackson, terrific. Superb at slicing apart the defense with his drives to the rack.
Outside, Horford. Cornet kicks to Horford. Lays it up and banks it in. Horford's got 49 points in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Check out the vision from Jackson. Doesn't have to make the flashy play, just wants to make the right play.
Here's Cornet. Scoreless thus far. The 8-footer. And good! He hits it again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
Puts it up. That's good from Horford on the assist by Tatum. Horford's got 53.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Jackson against Tatum and taken away by Brown. And here comes the break. And Horford wide open. He shoots. And again, it's Boston converting.
The playmaking of Brown continuing to evolve. Nice dime there.
Outside Jackson. Over Tatum. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Al Horford getting it done for Boston. He's looking to make history here today. Who knows how many points he'll end up with when it's all said and done. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Horford is out there with Tatum. Then there's Brown. And it's Cornet in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Tyson. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Celtics shooting an absolutely astounding 80% from the field. Everything is falling. Yet another bucket.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Pass to Strother. Horford with the rebound. Boston's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Cornet. Clark, I'm not sure there's been another era in the NBA with so many fantastic passers at every position.
Yeah, you know, I think it's a function of what we saw going back into the 80s with Bird and Magic and how they shared the ball and were such great passers. Then you had another group of outstanding playmakers at the point guard spot and on the wings. So now centers at this particular stage in the game's evolution are playmakers, excellent passers, and are players that teams can run their offense through. So I think it's just been kind of a natural evolution because of the skill level of all players when it comes to passing.
The first free throw is good, and the Nuggets making a change here. Murray's checked in. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Nugget shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Wasted no time on that one. Tyson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Round down low. He's covered by Murray. Three-pointer. Horford knocks down the 3-ball.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Strother. Al Horford with the rebound. The Celtics have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Brown, good.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Murray looking around. And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about potential hostility for the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stats. That's something the league has to take seriously, making sure the players are protected because the emotions can run rampant.
Here's Najee. Pass to Strother. Here's Tyson. The Nuggets with another miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And a dunk by Horford.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Nuggets have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Murray with it, now guarded by Tatum.
Boy, I tell you what, passes like that from Murray will keep his teammates working hard to get open because they know he'll find it.
There's the pass to Horford. From past the arc. And another one falls. Amazing. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks healthy. And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Brissett passes to Cornette. Nice ball movement by Boston. For 3. Good. Another from 3.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
There's the 3.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. To the left wing. To the middle. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
That's serving it up on a platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Horford from outside. Connects again from distance.
And with that made 3, he now stands alone for 3rd most threes in a single game.
He's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long, DA. What a shooting performance. 1:30 left in the game. Bangs home the trifecta.
Let's look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here
for the Celtics.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Horford.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Here we are looking around the NBA. Clark, which division do you think is the strongest overall?
I think it's pretty clear, man. You look at that Pacific Division out west, you're talking Clippers, Lakers, Warriors, Kings, Suns. Show me another division that can match that for entertainment value, quality of number of all-stars, and caliber of the teams. That's the one.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Al Horford.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars. .127 left in the fourth. Fires from the line. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Outside Jackson. Lets it go from 11. Benton with the rebound. And for the Celtics, they're shooting an absolutely astounding 80% from the field. Everything is falling. Brogdon left side. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And that one's good. John Shaw.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Williams gets the bucket.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Now, here's Watson. Passes it to Najee. It's good, and Watson picking up the assist. And so it's Boston with it. And so the Celtics now can just hold on to the ball. Here's Benton. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Here's Watson. And here's Jackson. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA. Presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.